Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Movie Social. We're your hosts, Ricky and Steph.
What up, what up, what up?
Today, with this being the first day of Black History, we're bringing back one of our segments that we were doing, the Black Excellence. But this time, it's going to be one each day for every single day of Black History Month, where we not only just look at the actors and actresses that have either somehow been a pioneer to the industry, but we're also going to look at the writers, the directors, the people behind the scenes as well, that sometimes don't get enough shine and acknowledgement. Everybody, all of these Black actors, actresses, and supporting cast members, and even crew members, as they would call it, what they've contributed to our Black excellence here in the film and entertainment industry. So today we're going to kick it off though with Anthony Mackie. Before we get into Anthony Mackie, if you like what we're doing on the channel with these reviews for movies, TV shows, video games, and anime, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share the channel and videos with your family and friends. Alright, so Anthony Mackie's been in a lot. Over at least the decade, this last decade alone, it's been so much. It's crazy because he's one of those characters, well, one of the actors that when you start watching stuff, sometimes you don't really recognize that as him at first. And then it's like, oh yeah. It's like, for me, really, my first time seeing him, as far back as I can remember, would be probably 8 Mile, him playing Papa Doc.
Yep.
Which is weird, because when you look at him playing in that, and to everything else, you don't really recognize unless you really trying to look for him.
Mm-hmm.
And then going on from there, his career just was going off. He's been in countless things, rather small roles or big roles. I mean, he just recently was in Outside the Wire on
Great
Netflix.
Great Netflix movie.
I mean, we got Falcon and Winter Soldier coming up,
Mm-hmm.
and then Falcon and Winter Soldier. Oh man, we're about to see Black Cat, Black Captain America, man. Oh, you know how big that is? That's almost as big as Black Panther
I would agree.
to us in the MCU. This is gonna be huge.
But apparently Chris Evans probably wants to.
No. He squashed that.
Okay.
I mean, they could do. Disney Plus could do something with them about the whole time between him. But
I got you.
We don't know. But Anthony Mackie is, oh my gosh, Black Mirror recent events.
Mm-hmm.
Now that might be one that a lot of people didn't like, but nonetheless, a role in there. I mean, he's been even in TV shows.
He's been in video games.
Yes. The voices in a lot of video games, movies, TV shows, behind the scenes, animated films. And it's funny because his characters is all different scenarios. Even watching Pain and Gain with him, The Rock, and Mark Wahlberg being extra buff on there. It's funny because you see them on that, and then you look at them in other things. It's like, what? Really?
Yeah, I definitely agree with you and get what you're saying there.
And then his voice, honestly, he has a different kind of voice than some, because most of it is very strong and very narrative, as I would say. Because he could be one of them narrators, honestly, down the line. And
Nobody will be able to please what you call him. I agree with being narrative.
We know we have our favorites, but it is time to start looking at others now because of those ages and time. But it's just crazy because you look at some of these actors and actresses and you just go like, oh dang, they really have been in so many things that I've watched over the years. And you don't really take the time to acknowledge how much they've been in and what it would have been if they weren't in these kind of films. Because, I mean, you would have never thought to see certain people as Falcon in the MCU. True. And he's played a major role now in those. That's like how everybody is up in arms about anybody else playing Batman right now. Christian Bale, to me, was one of the best Batman ever. A lot of people like Michael Keaton, but...
I mean, he did well, but again,
Christian
this is
Bale
different
was-
age.
Yeah, Christian Bale will always, to me, be the Batman. No, we do not like Robert Pattinson or Ben Affleck as Batman. Christian Bale will always have been Batman. And same, like Anthony Mackie, the roles that he's played, I wouldn't want anybody else picked, honestly. I mean, what's your take?
No, listen, I agree with everything you said there. The first time I remember seeing him was definitely playing Papa Doc, getting choking on stage because his real name is Clarence. Clarence's parents have a really good marriage.
And it's funny too because when they were starting to say it, you can start picturing it all too.
Just this is his whole face. But yeah, man. Everything he said, I agree. Like we said, Outside the Wire, which was the latest movie that he was in.
Mm-hmm.
It was just great, yo.
And hold on, I believe he was in Project Power too with Jamie Foxx. I think he was.
Was he?
I think he played like a quick cameo role, something like
Okay.
that. I think. I can't be too sure, but he's played in a lot recently.
Yes, for sure.
I think it was just in the last 2 years. It's probably about 10 different projects he's been in.
I know he was in 2K.
I know Altered Carbon season 2 he was in. Sadly, Altered Carbon ended after season 2, which sucks.
But he's done a lot. I mean, he's done a lot, and he continues to ascend.
I really can't wait to see what happens next, because now, for a lot of the roles he's been in now, it's been more of the action and I don't want to say suspense, but more so drama lately. I'm waiting to see as the years go on. Yeah, can't wait to see the next chapter, because at some point, like the other greats, Denzel and all of them, you can't continue to do all this action.
Agreed.
So we'll have to see how things progress. I think the closest we've got to seeing something like that with him would probably be Pain and Gain, where it wasn't all action for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
Well, kudos to Anthony Mackie. Let us know if you have something of his that you like out of everything else. Let us know your favorite. And if you don't like Anthony Mackie, let us know why. Until next time.